2022 Tesla Model Y versus Mercedes-Benz EQB. 3 advantages the 2022 Tesla Model Y has over the Mercedes-Benz EQB. The 2022 Tesla Model Y is one of the best electric SUV options on the market. But the segment is growing fast. One of the newer competitors in this segment is the 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQB, which offers some things the Model Y doesn't have. That said, there are 3 advantages that the 2022 Tesla Model Y has over the 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQB, the areas where the 2022 Tesla Model Y is tied with the EQB. According to J.D. Power, the 2 electric SUVs are tied when it comes to their comfort and utility. On the inside, both SUVs are relatively different, as the Model Y has a minimalistic design that's common in all Teslas. In comparison, the EQB has an upscale cabin typical of a Mercedes. In fact, the EQB's cabin is almost identical to the GLB. Both cabins are nice and spacious, so it comes down to their interior design and what owners want from a car's interior design. In terms of utility, both are evenly matched, though Tesla has a slight advantage. Both SUVs can have 3 rows of seats, and while they have similar cargo capacities, the Model Y has slightly more. The EQB has 62 CUFT of cargo capacity with its seats folded down, while the Model Y has a maximum of 72.1 CUFT. That said, the Model Y only gets 72.1 CUFT in its 5-seat configuration. With 7 seats, the Model Y maxes out at 67.9 CUFT of cargo capacity. The 3 advantages the 2022 Tesla Model Y has over the Mercedes. Overall though, the Tesla has some important advantages over the German SUV. The Model Y has better performance than the EQB does. The standard EQB gets 188 horsepower from its single electric motor, and its most powerful version gets 288 horsepower from 2 electric motors. At best, the EQB gets 275 miles of range. In comparison, the Model Y can get about 384 horsepower from its long-range trim. This trim can also get 330 miles of range. The performance trim, which can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, still gets 303 miles of range. This means that, no matter what, the Model Y will be faster and have a longer range. Plus, the Model Y has an advantage in terms of safety features. Both cars have a lot of smart safety features, but thanks to features like Tesla's autopilot, the Model Y has the overall edge. Lastly, Tesla has a more generous warranty package, which gives it an edge in terms of reliability. For example, the Model Y has an 8-year or 120,000-mile powertrain warranty, while the EQB has a 4-year or 50,000-mile powertrain warranty. An overview of these 2 electric SUVs. While Tesla has some significant advantages over Mercedes, the EQB is still a compelling choice, mainly due to its price tag. According to J.D. Power, the Model Y currently starts at about $67,000. The EQB, meanwhile, starts at about $54,500. That's a price difference of over $12,000, meaning shoppers can add additional features to the German SUV and still save money compared to the Tesla. And while the Model Y is faster in a straight line, both EVs can be fast-charged. They also have similar fast charging times, as it takes about half an hour to go from 10% to 80%. In terms of infotainment, the Model Y has a 15-inch touchscreen, but the EQB has a capable infotainment system controlled by a 10.25-inch touchscreen. As Mercedes-Benz gears up to roll out a comprehensive lineup of electric vehicles, the boxy EQB, based on the gasoline-powered GLB class SUV, is among the first offerings under the new EQ sub-brand. 2 different all-electric powertrains are offered, with EQB 300 models making a combined 225 horsepower and EQB 350 models getting bumped up to 288. All-wheel drive is standard. Similar to the GLB class SUV, the EQB offers a spacious cabin with upscale materials. A 3rd row of seats is available, but it's extremely snug and most adults won't find it comfortable. The EQB is an all-new model for the Mercedes-Benz lineup and should be on sale in North America sometime this summer. Both the EQB 300 and the more powerful EQB 350 will be offered in either exclusive or pinnacle trim levels. The 225 horsepower EQB 300 will likely be plenty powerful for most drivers, but the pinnacle trim level really amps up the luxury with a panoramic sunroof and a Burmester premium stereo system. The entry-level model will be the EQB 300, which has a 225 horsepower electric motor that also produces 288 pound-feet of torque. The step-up offering is the dual-motor EQB 350, which makes 288 horsepower and 324 pound-feet. The EQB shares chassis components with the gasoline-powered GLB but is considerably heavier, giving it a more settled ride. In a brief drive in the EQB 350, it felt quicker than the GLB 250 and more on a par with the AMG GLB 35. When we get a chance to take the EQB to our test track, we'll update this story with test results and more driving impressions. The EQB uses a 66.5 kilowatt-hour battery located underneath the floor. The EPA estimated driving range has not yet been announced but should be close to the targeted competitors, the Audi Q4 e-tron and Volkswagen ID.4. We'll know more closer to the EQB's on-sale date. Once the EPA tests the US version of the EQB, it will provide an efficiency rating in MPG, which is a miles per gallon equivalent for electric vehicles. Once we get an EQB in for testing, we'll run it through our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route and report the results here. For more information about the EQB's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website. Mercedes has carried over the cabin from the GLB class SUV to the EQB with few changes that help differentiate it from its gasoline-powered counterpart. There are 5 seats across 2 rows with an optional pop-up third row of seats. Nicely trimmed door panels, soft leather upholstery, and bright metal trim all lend an upscale look to the EQB's cabin. The EQB, also like other EQ models, also features lovely rose gold interior accents. The addition of the battery pack does intrude on cargo space somewhat, with the EQB losing up to 5 cubic feet of luggage space depending on how the rear seats are folded. Mercedes-Benz's newest MBUX infotainment system is on display inside the EQB. It offers touchscreen, voice command, and steering wheel controls for its audio, navigation, and other functions. We found this new interface to be frustrating to use at times, particularly its overly enthusiastic voice assistant that pops up anytime you say the word Mercedes. The navigation offers a feature to help drivers more easily find EV charging stations.